Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the montage there. So anyway, finally got my hands on this deck. It was released, I think on October 15th of this year. And Dan and Dave only had a limited amount of decks released, and I was able to get my hands on a few. So meaning just the two. If you saw the unboxing video, I can link that up here and in the description. I did that unboxing video like right when the package came. Didn't have time to make a review at the time. So obviously this video is going to be posted about a day or two later than the unboxing. So don't mind it, just anyway. The deck is amazing for sure. As you can see in the videos or in the montage I did, it looks pretty good actually, you know. It's just like, you know, compared to the Smoke and Mirrors, the V3s, you know, where they had this kind of back design, but it was, you know, black and white. So they finally brought it in the blue, and they're gonna bring more colors coming up later in the months. So anyway, yeah, so the deck itself, it's pretty nice, obviously. You get this amazing box that comes with it, right? It's an embossed box. Just like the original Smoke and Mirrors, it has the, you know, that embossing. It has the Aristocrat poker, everything around it, just like the original one. And then inside, when you do get the cards, you will get a few other cards here. You get a Dan and Dave card, just like this. You'll get a double backer, right? And then you'll also get their jokers. So the simple Dan and Dave jokers that normally come in their decks, you'll receive 2 of those, and then obviously you get the deck. So this deck is actually pretty, nothing different other than the back design. Most of the faces are pretty much similar to what you'd expect. So you know, you have darker reds than your bikes, and then the rest of the cards are really simple, normal. The court cards, on the other hand, if you take a look at the court cards, you'll see excuse me. So you'll see that they changed it up by adding lots of blue, as well as I think they made it a lot more plain. You know, removed most of the designs that were on the quartz. So just removing all of those here. So as you can see, on the quartz they have very simple blue and white designs here. Right, you see that there's just blue and white replaced on all the quartz. And they made it very nice and simple. I like this design. It's not bad, you know, to be honest. Like, there's nothing crazy going on here. Simple design. They made it a bit smaller, like the frame here. That's all they kind of did. Right, so very simple. Nothing too crazy going on. Makes it look simple and easy to perform tricks with, obviously, because there's just nothing, you know, questionable about the deck. So yeah, anyway. So those are the quartz. The cards themselves handle amazingly. I don't know if they are an Aristocrat stock, but for sure it's, again, USPCC stock. They're gonna be really good for sure. Like right out of the box, these things handled amazingly. They were like already broken in, you know, so I could spring, dribble easily, no issues. You know, perform all types of like pressure fans and whatnot right out of the box. There was no, you know, tension, or the deck wasn't like stiff, you know, so it was easy to use right out of the box. So really nice deck. I got this it was on Dan and Dave's site for 15 bucks a deck. So again, I got 2. But yeah, so the handling, obviously, as seen in the montage, they handled very similar to most of, again, other bicycle decks. So just comparing it here too, I will remove the other Dan and Dave deck I own. So this is the Smoke and Mirrors V4, the reprint that comes in the box set. So in here, of course, the Dan and Dave logo, pretty much similar, as you can see here. On this back design though, right over here, if you can see carefully, they have double lines on the top and bottom instead of the one line compared to this one. So I'll let you take a look at that. All right, so yeah, so both back designs, again, they made the borders the same, I'm pretty sure the borders are the same, yeah. So yeah, the borders are about the same. Obviously here, instead of having this metallic backs like they did on the reprints and on their original ones, here they went with just a standard smoke and mirror back design. No metallic inks used at all. And it's just a good handling deck, you know, off the bat. As for the V4 and the V5, so the V5 denims, which would be the blue versions of this. For those, they changed all the reds to blues, like metallic blue. And here, obviously, this is metallic green, as you can see here. So they changed all the cards really to green, the quartz and the reds. The black stayed the same in this deck, right? So this deck I've had for a while, used it a bit, and it, again, still handles great to this day. But obviously the V8s, these are really, really nice. They're a much thinner stock than these ones, so I'm not sure what these are printed on, but this one's a much thinner stock. That's why it handles really well right off the bat, so yeah. So anyway, overall, obviously the Smoke and Mirrors have been a great deck, you know, overall, from when they were first released till now. And, you know, I can't wait for the other releases that will be coming out for this deck. Truly, like, the Smoke and Mirrors are one of my favorite decks in general. There's obviously the box set, then the originals, V1, V2, then the V3s. Those were sets, you know, black and white. And then obviously V4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, which 8 were the private reserves at the time. And now the V8s, the original V8s, are going to be released now. So there's the blue, there'll be a gold, there'll be a red, a carbon, I think, which is like a gray, and then a black one as well coming out. So you guys can stay tuned on Dan and Dave's Instagram or social media pages of when they're going to be releasing these decks. And anyway, guys, that's the review for the Smoke and Mirrors V8. I hope you enjoyed, and let me know if you want to see any other deck reviews or card trick tutorials on this channel. So leave a like on the video if you liked it, and yeah, and subscribe to the channel if you're new for sure. And guys, I'll see you in another video.